What happens when you take the miserable people that call themselves Star Wars fans, and the miserable people that call themselves anime fans, and put them together? What happens when you give these fans something they never thought possible in this world run by Mickey Mouse and the ever-lingering essence of George Lucas's beard? What happens, you ask? I had a bad feeling about this coming in, but it turns out when you mix a galaxy far, far away with a land far, far to the east, you get some absolute anime gems. For once, the Force is truly with us. This one is very reminiscent of old samurai movies. It also showed the severe consequences of tax evasion, which was way too real for me. But it also showed a lightsaber umbrella, which almost automatically catapults this into the greatest piece of Star Wars media ever. This one was so stylistically cool that even if you hate anime as a medium, you could 100% still appreciate the combination of futuristic technology and feudal Japan. 9 out of 10. Who could have ever guessed that a 13-minute Star Wars anime short could have a track bop so hard? Nobody could have guessed, that's who. Except maybe the chibi-looking Boba Fett. Boba Fett is not supposed to be this kawaii. Guy is supposed to be the ruthless, baddest bounty hunter in the galaxy. Overall, a cute yet quick jaunt with a fun twist on familiar faces. It was the shortest of all the shorts, and that's probably a good thing because the characters themselves aren't that interesting. 5 out of 10. This was exactly what you would have expected from Studio Trigger. Incredibly over-the-top action, the power of friendship, and an indescribable amount of narration during what is supposed to be a battle. The twins took the whole General Grievous and his 4 lightsabers thing and told him to F right off. How about 6 lightsabers, and this time they're all red? Also, they're whips, if you're into that type of thing. 7 out of 10. Yellow, lightsaber, katana. Those are words I could have only dreamt of uttering in 1998. Yet here we are now, living in a world with yellow, lightsaber katanas. This one is also great for the way it incorporates the concept of the Force into a culture. Makes it feel like a real civilization instead of whatever the hell it is happening on planet Endor. Having real people with such grounded issues in the Star Wars world is surprisingly captivating. 8 out of 10. I spent half this episode trying to count all the characters to make sure there were 9 Jedi. And technically speaking, there really weren't 9 Jedi. There were like 3 or 4. But honestly, that doesn't really even matter because this whole episode, start to finish, was dope as hell. The fight on the ice was peak, and seeing our heroine's lightsaber find its shine as the episode progressed was a simple way to show growth. If this short doesn't become its own series, I will personally march down to Florida and smack Donald Duck across the face with my Jar Jar Binks Gungan Battleship Lego. 9 out of 10. It's like Astro Boy or Mega Man, except the robot's voice is incredibly annoying and grating. I'm sorry, the droid's voice. I'm usually a sub guy, but even the sub for this was atrocious. But we do get a droid using a lightsaber, and the Force, and a Sith Lord that's incredibly racist towards droids, which was all so ridiculous that I kind of was able to overlook Toby's dumb voice and even dumber decision making. 6 out of 10. I'm a sucker for a good Master and Padawan story. The Master is stoic and grizzled, while the Padawan is young and eager to prove himself. In this one, there was this constant, ominous feeling for me that the Padawan may be overtaken by the dark side. The man was so ready to throw hands that I thought he just had to at some point be tempted by the ghost of Palpatine. But no, he was just a wholesome rookie trying to do his best, and Daddy Master was proud. So was I. 7.5 out of 10. There's an old saying in the anime industry that goes, "You can't have anime without bunny girls." Where this saying originated, I do not know, but every day we are blessed for the existence of this unwritten rule. Lop is a sort of orphan bunny girl who gets adopted by an anti-Empire shogun. Also, she can use the Force. The merchandise really just makes itself. Let's get it going, Disney. I need my Lop figurine. 11 out of 10. Beyond perfection. Editor's note, Bunny Girl's Cloud Judgment. Score may not be accurate to creators' true feelings. Viewer discretion is advised. Anime as a whole is oftentimes incredibly predictable. With all these shorts being, well, short, I wasn't expecting a whole lot of twists and turns. But then we wrap things up with Akakari, who is not only a Jedi in love, but a Jedi in doubt of his place in the Force. Luckily that doubt doesn't last long, as our guy joins the Sith after about 24 seconds of consideration. 7 out of 10. All in all, Star Wars Visions was an absolute blast, and I hope we get more. As someone that is part of the dark side that is the anime fanbase, I gotta say that this was everything I could have wanted and then some. Except Tatooine Rhapsody. You made me think I was getting a pod racing anime, and then there was no pod racing. We need anime pod racing now. Let's go, Goofy.